I'm talking about the comic books that I picked up on September 11th, 2019, coming up next. What's up, comic book fans? My name is Bruce Monroe and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, and welcome to your first episode of Comic Book Reviews, a weekly series where I bring to you my thoughts and my reviews of the books that I picked up at my local comic book shop. And this week was September 11th, 2019. And it was, I think, the third week in a row, which could have been a huge week. I think just like last week, I actually went back and put some books back. I actually made some cuts this week. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. But this week was so far a really good week. I can't even speak today. I didn't read all my books again this week. Work has been really busy, so I really didn't get a chance to sit down and read anything at lunchtime. I read a few books on the train, but I had to do some work for my phone on the train, so I didn't get that much reading time in. So we're going to cover the books that I was able to read. I'm going to then just kind of do like a haul video for the second half, where I'm just kind of like show you guys what I picked up. Maybe talk about my thoughts on why I picked those books up. Talk about the books that I cut this week. And yeah, and the only other new thing that you guys might notice is that I'm recording in 4K. I decided to give 4K a shot. My camera it's not like a super high quality camera. So you guys let me know what you guys think of the image. Is it any better? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Let me know down in the comments below. Alright, so what were the books that I picked up this week on September 11th, 2019? Those books were Batman 78, Event Leviathan number 4, King Thor number 1, Powers of X number 4. Alright guys, let's jump right into the reviews this week. Like I said, I only have four reviews this week. So this week should hopefully be a nice short condensed video that you guys can digest really quickly. So the first book I'm going to talk about is going to be Batman 78. This is written by Tom King and art by Clayman, the amazing Clayman. The art in this book is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. I'll pull up a page real quick while we talk about the rest of the book. So this book is mainly about Batman and Catwoman. I think they're the only two characters that we really see throughout the book. And at the beginning of the book, we see Patches Malone, Batman's alter ego that he likes to hide in public with, and Catwoman. And this book is about Catwoman helping bring Batman back, or revitalize him, bring him back into health, make him healthy again, and help him train and get ready to take over the city. We kind of get some more details of why they're on some island. But overall, this book is just, it's a love story. It's a love tale. And if you're into that kind of thing, you'll like it. At the end of this book, actually had some tears in my eyes. I was so happy because I absolutely love that Tom King is bringing Catwoman and Batman together. I think they're a fantastic team. I think the way he is writing them is just, to me, it's what should be. Batman and Catwoman should be together. It's Selina Kyle, Bruce Wayne. They'll make the ultimate team. It's going to be amazing. So I absolutely love this story. And I think in the next issue, Batman will be heading back into Gotham to help take over the city. Or not to help, to take over the city with what's left of his team. So yeah, I highly suggest you guys pick up this book. I've been saying you guys should be reading Tom King Batman since I started this channel. This book is absolutely amazing, and I absolutely love it, and you should pick it up. It is not a good jumping in point. This is issue 4, I believe, of City of Bane, or part 4. So you might want to go back and pick up the trades before you read this, but I highly suggest you guys pick up that book. Alright, next up we have Event Leviathan number 4. This is written by Brian Michael Bendis and art by Alex Maleev. You guys let me know what it is down in the comments below. But there's a cliffhanger at the end of the last episode. We keep calling these episodes. The last issue. And since this is number 4, we're going to spoil it. If you guys haven't read it already, close your ears or skip forward a few seconds. But Leviathan had caught up with Amanda Waller, and right when you think he's gonna take her, Superman swoops down, and he's Superman. No one can take on Superman, right? Unless there's some big evil alien or some crazy being. But you find on this issue, a Leviathan could sure take him on. But the way Brian Michael Bendis is writing this story is such an amazing mystery. There's mystery behind everything, and he's doing such a good job of keeping everything a mystery until it's needed to be revealed. And I love the characters that he's using. Like I've always said, Manhunter. I love Manhunter. Not Martian Manhunter, the Manhunter. Kate Spencer, Red Hood, Damian Wayne, Green Arrow, Lois Lane, Batman. Batgirl was in the very first issue, or issue 0, and she comes back in this issue, and we're wondering where she works. We get a little information on that. Plastic Man, he's really, really good in this book. He's actually, there's a page of him where he's riding on the back of Superman. And the art by Alex Maleev is so, so good. I hope Leviathan sticks around because this book is really great, and I hope what they're doing, Brian Michael Bendis is doing in this, kind of affects the DC universe. I don't know if it's going to, because what's going on with Justice League and Scott Snyder and that whole tale. But this is really, really good. It's issue 4. It's not a great jumping in point. You might be able to go back and pull all 3 issues, but this is only a 4 or 6 part miniseries, so this is going to be over in a couple months. Definitely pick this up a trade if you don't want to go back and pick up other 4 or 3 issues, because this is an excellent, excellent book. Let me just show you that picture of Plastic Man riding on the back of Superman, because it was so good. Oh, it's right there. Where's the other page? Oh, right here. That's not focusing, is it? Oh, guys. Oh, no. It's so good. You guys should definitely pick up this book. It's so, so fun. All right, this book, I have been so excited about it since they announced it. This is King Thor #1. This is written by Jason Aaron and art by Asad Ribic. Again, it's a 5-letter name, and I probably butchered it. But this kind of picks up, it definitely picks up at the end of the Thor run. They hinted at it right at the end of his Thor run. But this kind of brings me back all the way back to his... It's not Mighty Thor. I'll put the name on screen of the run. It was Jason Aaron's very first run on Thor that he was doing with Asad Ribic, and it kind of feels like it picked up right from there. It deals with, this is King Thor, so this is Thor way, way, way in the future. It's like the universe is dying, basically, and Thor has 3 granddaughters, and he and himself. And they're trying to save what's left of the universe. And it's a stark tale, but it's crazy good. I love Jason Aaron. This is written really well. Loki's in this, and you see him on the front. He's the only other god left that you think, at least. And it was a really fun read. The art is absolutely incredible. I love Assad's arc. It harkens back all the way back to Jason Aaron's first run. It is just well written, amazing art, super fun book. It's #1. You might be a little confused because if you haven't read any of Jason Aaron's other run, but it kind of does a good job of like leading you in. So if you are a new reader to Thor and you want to check it out, this might be an okay jumping in point for you. It's not going to be the best, like I said, but it's super fun. The artwork is beautiful. Pick this book up. Alright, so this is the last book I read of the week. It is Powers of X. I know I'm supposed to be saying Powers of 10, but it says X. I want to say X, not 10. Powers of 10, #4. 4 of 6. We only got 2 issues left of this and 2 issues less of House of X. So I'm super excited for this to end. I will say I did not love this issue. There was some really good stuff in here, but as a whole, I didn't love it. The good parts were... there was a whole section with Professor X, Cypher, and Krokra? The island. If you've been reading the book, it's the island. And it gives you the kind of the backstory of how the island, why it decided to help Professor Xavier and the X-Men. And the art is just so good. It's such a beautiful, beautiful book. So this is written by Jonathan Hickman and art by R.B. Silva. I will say the very beginning has a whole section with Dr. Sinister, or Mr. Sinister. And the art is by R.B. Silva, but it definitely didn't look like his normal stuff, like of the page I just showed you. But overall, this series is amazing. I will say I didn't love this book, but this series as a whole is absolutely amazing. It's getting me so excited, so energized for the X-Men. And my girlfriend and I, Stephanie, if you guys know the channel at all, we're gonna be reviewing this series as a whole once it wraps. And it's gonna be a pretty cool take on it because I've been reading comics forever. She's read, I think, a handful of comics. I think 3 trade paperbacks of Spider-Woman, and then this is her only other comic book. So it's kind of gonna be a good test. Can Jonathan Hickman suck in someone who's not really into the X-Men and not read that many comic books? So we'll see. So that kind of wraps it up for my reviews. Let's kind of do my haul now. All right, so first up we have Batman and the Outsiders, number 5. I've been picking this book up since it started. I really enjoy this book. This is written by Brian Hill and art by Dr. Soy. I'm really excited to see where this is going because at the end of the last issue we saw, damn, I'm gonna blank, but they're trying to save this one girl, but Ra's al Ghul got to her first and got his hooks into her, and we see that he's kind of brainwashing her at the end of the last episode. So we'll see where that goes. Super excited for this. Next up we have Batman Universe number 3. Super fun book. This is a Brian Michael Bendis book, and this is a fabulous book. I'm super excited to get back into this. The Flash 78. This still has art by Rafa Sandoval. It's gorgeous art. Like I said in the last video, I believe, I was really enjoying the story again, so I'm super excited to see where this goes. Next up, another Brian Michael Bendis book. We have Brian Michael Bendis Young Justice number 8. I actually don't remember where this left off, so I'm kind of curious to get back into this. I believe there's kind of like an evil version of Young Justice that they ended up running into because they were like trying to get back home from Gen World, but they were bouncing from universe to universe and they got stuck in the wrong one. I think that's where it left off. Next up we have The Amazing Spider-Man 29. This is still in the Nick Spencer run. See what that is. There was a cool Immortal variant to this that I didn't pick up because I didn't really like it. But Daredevil number 11. So I watch Joe Ryan Comics videos, almost all the videos he puts out. He's an inspiration to me. Joe, you're doing such amazing work, and he's been showing these Immortal wraparound covers, and this is for Daredevil number 11. This was amazing, so I had to pick it up. Midtown Comics, actually, I do a pull list with them, and they gave me, I walked in, I got my pull books, and I noticed they weren't giving me the wraparound covers. Like, oh, gotta put that other cover A back and grab this. So I have Daredevil number 11. This is still a Chip Zdarsky, and back to the good artist of, where is it? Oh yeah, Marco Cicchetto. So I'm really excited to get back into that. Oh yes, Silver Surfer Black. This is another Immortal variant. So voila again. They pulled this and gave me cover A and not the variant, so I can go grab this again. So freaking cool. These Immortal variants, most of them are great, not all of them. There was a King Thor variant I didn't really like that much. But yeah, Donny Cates and what's the guy's name? I'm always blanking. Donny Cates. Oh yeah, Tread More. Such a good book. I'm super excited to read that. And my last book of the week is another Donny Cates book. This is Venom number 18. So those are the books I pulled this week. And if you guys are not following me on Instagram, you guys should be, because that's where the reviews for all these books are going to go. I'm going to try to shoot short little videos when I finish wrapping up a book and upload them. If not, I will take a couple stills of the cover, maybe a page or two on the inside, and then kind of give a little blurb on the video. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I'm sure the name is like right here, maybe up here. I don't know. Why am I doing Madonna? Who knows? But follow me on Instagram, and you will get the rest of my reviews for the week. And that's going to be it. Pretty quick video, right guys? So like I said, this was shot in 4K. Let me know what you guys thought. Did the quality look good? Should I keep doing these videos in 4K, or should I go back to 1080p? Let me know. And also, let me know what you guys think of this type of video. Would you guys rather me delay the video by a day or two and read all my books and kind of give you all the reviews in one video? Or should I always put a video out on Thursday and just kind of give you guys the books I was able to read Wednesday night? Because this is Wednesday night. I'm recording on comic book day. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below. And also stay tuned over the weekend or on Monday. Stephanie and I are going to be recording our final review of Carnival Row, because we finished it the other night. So we're going to record our final thoughts on that series, and I can give you a little hint. It was awesome. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. As always, if you guys like this video, do not forget to smash that like button. And if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys get yourself subscribed to, get more of this awesome content. Alright guys, I will talk to you guys next week. Peace.